How about this wild story today? As the NBA, along with some coaches and players, are in some hot water. It's not because they're recovering from opening night yesterday. They're involved in an illegal gambling ring, allegedly involving the Mafia. Some of the accused names are Miami Heat guard Terry Rozier, when he was on the Charlotte Hornets back in 2023, Portland Trail Blazers head coach Chauncey Billups, former player Damon Jones, among others. In total, more than 30 people face charges. One of the cases involves 6 defendants accused of using confidential information about NBA athletes and teams to manipulate game outcomes. Yikes. Another includes 31 defendants accused of running and rigging illegal poker games backed by Mafia families. Now, we spoke to former FBI agent Ross Rice about the investigation and how it impacted a Chicago Bulls game against the Portland Trail Blazers while Billups was Portland's head coach. Take a listen.
In the case of the Bulls game on March 24th, 2023, it was towards the end of the season. The indictment alleges that the Trail Blazers, being out of contention for a playoff spot, were going to not intentionally lose the game, but they weren't going to play their best players. And they were doing that in an effort to get higher, potentially a higher draft pick in the upcoming draft. It's based on 8 or 9 teams that don't make the playoffs, and they have a lottery, and the more games you've lost, the better your chance of getting that #1 pick, which in NBA terms is the holy grail. You're going to get the great player that's going to turn your fortunes around. Well, in that particular case, a co-conspirator in this indictment, someone who wasn't charged, but is named as a co-conspirator and who appears to be a member of the Portland Trail Blazers at that time, told one of the co-defendants in advance that they were going to be sitting their best players that night against the Bulls. That information hadn't been released to the public yet.
Wow, there you go. That's Ross Rice, former FBI special agent in charge of the Chicago field office. Again, no Chicago Bulls players have been charged in this investigation, so we'll have to wait and see what the outcome here is. A lot of big news on that today. And the Bulls are 1-0, so off to a really good start here in this season. So they have their hands clean of this, and they're in first place in their division. And that's it for us tonight. As always, keep up with all the news you need to know at fox32chicago.com and with the Fox local app. And we'll be back on Monday. Have a great weekend, everybody.